Hi YouTube! So this is part 2 of my Wooden Railway and Zany Trains collaborative video. If you haven't watched part 1, you should do so by checking out the description below. I'm not going to spoil what happens, but essentially the Fat Controller is in a bit of a spot of bother and he knows someone he can call. Let's find out and see who comes down to Sodor to visit.
Were waiting patiently at the docks. The Fat Controller had told them there was a special arrival to the island. Oh, sir, is it the Flying Scotsman? Maybe it's that Shane guy that you always talk about. Quiet down, quiet down. I'd like to introduce you to my friends from Staten Island, who have so graciously come to Sodor to help us during these difficult times. They Sugar Rush Susie, TNT Teresa, Toxic Ted, and Trashy Terry. What?
Sir, I don't understand. I've never seen engines that look like that before.
No, Percy, you haven't. They are old New York rail cars. They've been converted to battery power so they can run here on Sodor. I know they're a bit different, but it's very important that you work together with them. Maybe they're some odd-looking engines. So, what exactly did you call us here for, sir? Excellent question, Thomas. Well, I want to make sure these new engines see the best of Sodor. So I'm pairing you up together to make sure the work we need to get done is completed on time. Thomas, you will be with Susie, Percy with Ted, Ryan with Teresa, and James with Terry. Now, if we're going to be ready for the summer visitors, there's no time to waste. Engines, full steam ahead. These engines are gonna have no idea what's hit them. I'm not sure I understand. Oh, Plaid, don't you see? This island is full of steamies just like us. They're not gonna replace anything with those damn electrics or diesels. Now, all we gotta do is make sure so Topham Hatt doesn't like those New York rail cars, and we're gonna be here forever. Oh yeah, I guess. Now we just gotta wait and see, and find someone who's gonna be on our side. Let's lie low, Plaid. Can't let anyone find out what we're up to, eh? Right, yeah, lie low. I got it. I think. Our time for revenge has come. You've been doing very well so far, Teresa, but I have to warn you, this next truck he's something else.
Oh, don't you worry, Ryan. There's nothing more I love than a little bit of, kaboom boom, you know?
Ugh, American rolling stock. Disgusting. I won't let you come anywhere near me.
Oh yeah, truck? We'll see about that.
Teresa, I really don't think he's worth the trouble. If we can always come back later.
Staten Island ain't gonna put up with that kind of disrespect.
Teresa shot forward, her explosive ponytails igniting Scruffy's cargo. You won't get away with this, After your previous antics, Scruffy, I think she will. At the other end of the island of Sodor, Percy was leading Toxic Ted to the brand new power plant that had just opened. The nuclear power plant. Percy didn't like coming to the power plant at all.
We're here, Ted.
Oh, well. This is a mighty fine power plant you got here on Sodor. Up ahead, Ted eagerly eyed the train full of toxic waste that had to be taken to the mainland for processing. Well, Percy, what are we waiting for? Let's get to work.
Oh, yes, of course. Yes. To work.
Percy was distracted. Every time he came to the nuclear power plant on Sodor, he could swear he could hear strange voices and visions from another time.
Percy, I'm coming for you. Eep! Bust my buffers!
Percy, what's the matter? Let's get to work.
Oh, sorry. Nothing.
James and Trashy Terry were shunting in the yards. James's favourite activity, of course.
Dirty trucks and dirty sidings and dirty engines to boot. How did I end up with this job?
Well, you know, James, what they say about a civilized society, you know? You don't have one if there's no one taking out the trash.
I don't have time for lectures, Terry. Just move that truck. It's piled to the brim with trash.
Whatever you say, James, I'm on it. Terry charged forward, but then there was trouble.
Ugh, Terry, now I'm covered in rubbish.
Well, James, it's not easy having a fringe this delectable. I don't believe it. The standards on this railway are so low that those engines are actually doing a good job.
Do we even want to stay on this island, boss?
The two evil steamies were interrupted as they saw a black diesel engine shunting up to a train. It seems like these electric engines aren't so bad. Maybe Sodor's gonna get its revolution after all. That diesel could make an excellent candidate for us to, muscle up to, if you catch my meaning.
Yeah, I guess, but how are we gonna get to him?
Yes, well, let me handle that. It's time to go on a little adventure, I think.
Later that evening, Peeve set off on his adventure to find the diesel works.
Yeah. This looks like the spot. So many engines, so much opportunity. Quick, there we go. Yeah, that was close. We'll come back tomorrow. That black diesel's got another thing coming.
The next day, after being refueled and oiled by his crew, Diesel was at the diesel works, about to head off to sleep.
What is the meaning of this, silly steamies? Get out of my diesel works. I'm trying to rest. Nice to meet you, Diesel. I'm Peeve. That's Plod. And you're gonna help us out. Steamies and from Staten Island. What on earth makes you think that I would help you?
Plod wished ominously.
Am I supposed to be intimidated? Ugh! How dare you touch me?
Yeah. Scared now, Mr. Diesel?
Well, Diesel, you had your chance, and now you've blown it up in smoke. Watch out. Darkness is coming to Sodor. Well, that was odd.
The next day, Diesel was in the shunting yards, ready to collect Annie and Clarabelle to replace Thomas on his branch line, while he was out helping Sugar Rush Susie.
Well, look who it is, if it's not the traitorous Diesel. And would you look at that? There's no one around to save you. Get him, Plod.
Puff off, you two. I have work to do. Unlike you, I'm really useful. I'm revolutionary.
Huh. We were revolutionary once too.
What are you two on about?
If you don't think those electric engines from Staten Island are gonna replace you one day too, you've got another thing coming.
This nonsense. This is the island of Sodor. The Fat Controller doesn't scrap anyone. Now get out of my way. Ow! That hurt.
It'll do more than just hurt.
Diesel quickly reversed and coupled up to Annie and Clarabelle before he shot out of the yard to escape the evil steamies.
Now we wait.